Today we got a quick fingerstyle lesson for Butter by BTS. We're gonna be looking at three main parts of the song, which is the verse, then we got the pre-chorus and the chorus. So these are three parts which you're gonna learn, and I'm gonna show you two ways to play the verse, like the verse one and the second verse, and some small variation. We can just make some changes while going to the second part of the song, just to avoid that same thing kind of made it a little bit boring. So I'm playing it without a capo, so if you don't have a capo, that's fine. Now the best way of playing this song Butter is by just tuning everything a whole step down, but in this video I'm in the standard tuning, so it's E, A, D, G, B, E, and also as you can see no capo, so we're gonna be dealing with some bar chords. You can put the capo on the first fret and you can just watch the guitar tutorial which I have, which shows you how to play the chords with capo. So let's start. We got our thumb and it will be used for the E, A or the D. So whenever it comes to the E, A or the D, your thumb plays the role. Your index on the G string, your middle finger for the B string, and your ring finger for the high E string, and you can actually rest the pinky on the pick guard of your guitar while finger picking. So this verse starts like this. So there's not a lot of stuff going on. There's just one small bass line and a melody with some muted notes in between, and that's how I play the verse. So I start off 4th fret on the E, top E string, and I got pinky on the 6th fret of the B string, and I play. I actually do this. Smooth like butter, like a criminal underwood. So what I'm doing, I'm on the G major chord shape, if you see. So G sharp major, sorry. So I play 4th fret on the E string and 6th fret on the B string, and as soon as I plug the E and the B string, I do a slide to the 7th fret, but it's only on the B string. So we got, and then we're gonna play 6th fret on the B string, and you can actually plug the top E string together. So we got, and then I play 4th fret on the B string. So we play 4th fret on the B string followed by G string 5th fret. So it's a G sharp major chord. So it goes smooth like butter, and I actually do this. So in between the notes I got some mute slaps. So we got smooth like, so you see I actually do a slap with a stroke when I play the second note. So 1, 2, and I play. So I just hear the song and I'm always in a, like, my hand is always moving. That may be a little bit tough at the beginning, but it's gonna be easy later on. So the main advice is first you learn the basic, the melody and the bass line, then on top of that you can just add some mute scratches in between. So we got smooth like butter, then we have the criminal undercover. So we got, so we play the same way, and then we just play the B string 7th fret on the jam. Again 6th fret on the B string, then 4 on the B, then G string 5th fret. So we got, see, I always keep my hand moving like a John Mayer technique. I use my thumb and my index to actually just make the scratchy sound, because so yeah. Otherwise I use fingers in the fingerstyle way, but when it comes to that making the sound, I actually use that John Mayer thing. The third time you play the same thing. So the first time you got, second time, third time will be the one which you played for the first time, and then we have. So what I do, I actually play, I plug the D and the G string. D string is 6th fret, G string is 5th fret. I plug that, and then I do a hammer on the G string with the pinky, and then I play the B string 4th fret, slap, and then I just strum the G sharp major chord, which is 4 6 6 5 4 4. So from the beginning we got the small intro where you can just hold the E string 4th fret and you can just play slap, boom, slap, 1, slap, down, down, slap, 4th fret on the E. That's a simple thing for the intro. So that was a verse, and when you come to the second part of the verse, which is the same tune, what you're gonna do is you're gonna play the same melody, but the third time when you play this melody, you're gonna add some changes. What you're gonna do is you play the verse one, so like smooth like butter, like a criminal underwater. The second time, when the singer actually changes. You can actually do this. So because second time, the second part of the verse, then you play, and in between you can play 7th fret on the high E and B string. You do a down up, down up, down, and the next time, third time when you play, you're gonna play the exact same thing, but the only change will be playing the bass note. The top E string will be now on the 6th fret. Before it was on the 4th fret, now it's on the 6th fret. So you got like this. So now it's middle finger. It was index, now it's middle. One more time. Also for the third time, I like to add this. And then we have. So from the beginning, we got. I'm gonna play the 6th fret on the E string. Keep that in mind. That's a B flat. Right? So that was basically the first verse. When you come to the second verse, like after the chorus, when you come to the second verse, we're gonna play a little bit different. So over here, what I'm actually doing is I'm playing octaves. So I have my ring finger on the 8th fret of the A string and my index on the B string 6th fret. I do a slide 1 fret up. I plug the A and B string. I come 1 fret up, so it's now 9 7. And I plug that on the tab 1 2. So then back to 8 6. 6. Then 4 on the A, 4 on the B. 6 on the A. And then I have 3 on the A, and I got G string. 5th fret. So this is what I like to do for the second time or second verse. We got. Next time you play, gonna be the exact same thing. But what I like to do is basically just play sometimes doubles, which means I play like this. So you can just do that. That's not a big matter. And third time we do the exact same thing. So it's basically you can just kind of keep the same rhythm. Sometimes you play the single note or double, or sometimes you can just do some extra slaps, and that's all. And another change which I actually want to make is first verse was this one, but for the third verse, what we're gonna do for the second verse, we're gonna go for this. So we actually do the exact same thing. We plug the D6, G5, hammer on the 6th fret G string. We play a 4th fret on the B string, then I play 4th fret on the high E string. So the first verse sounds like this. Sorry, 1 2 3 4. The second verse. And for the second part of the verse, it's gonna be the same thing which you played for the first verse, second part. And you can play this 7th fret on the high E and B string a couple of times because it sounds good. So that's what I mean. So I hope I actually got that. And now when you have the pre-chorus, so basically it's now it's completely on the G sharp chord. So you have 4th fret on the E, on the whole 4th fret with the index, then you got middle finger on the G string 5th fret, and your ring and pinky on the E string 6th fret, D string 6th fret. I plug the A and the B string simultaneously. 1, 2, 3, 4. I plug that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I play the G string twice, 5th fret. So you got, and then I again plug that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I play that another time, and then I play high E string, 4th fret. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Got it? So that was basically the pre-chorus, quite easy. We actually have the next line, which is again saying, but after that, then we don't have this. We don't have that. We have, so we have this slide, this hammer-on slide. So I play 4, 6, hammer-on, B string, 4, 6, hammer-on, high E string, 6, 8, slide. So go. And then we have the chorus. Now, if you have watched my cover, I actually played it with the capo on the 1st fret, and the only reason was playing the chorus stuff, because I played a lot of open strings, and if you just play the open strings while playing the chorus, because I actually want to make the chorus sound like there's a lot of stuff, so I played it with the capo. But when you actually play like that without a capo, it's gonna sound really bad. You see that? Sounds out of tune because we are not in the key. If we had that capo, we are in the key. So therefore, we're just gonna try to plug the high E and B string most of the time and strumming the appropriate chord. So we're gonna start off with the chorus. We start off like this. So it's basically on the high E string right now. 6, 8, 6, 4, B string now. 6, 8, slide, and 6. Then we got 4th fret on the B string, and then I hold the G sharp major chord and I strum down up down down up down, down up down up slap, down up down up slap, down up down up slap. One more time, I do the exact same thing, but what change I made is basically now I plug the B and high E string all together. It's now 6, 6, 8, 8. Back to 6, 6, but this time it's now 6th fret on the B string and 4th fret on the high E string. So go. And then back to 8th fret on the B string, 6th fret, 4th fret, back to G major, sharp major. So we got the first part. And then we have. So now I actually play the same thing, 6, 6, 8, 8. So slide 6, 6, 8, 8. 6, 6, then 6, 4. And then I hammer on from 4 to 6 with 6 fret on the B string, and then I play 1, 2, 3 like this. So another time I actually repeat that, and I just stay till there. I actually don't do that hammer on, but I actually move on to this chord, which is basically a B flat 7 chord. I just strum that once, which is 5, 6, 8, 6, 7, 6, 6. So we got that whole chorus. Like this. And then we have the next line, which is we play 6, 8 slide, 6, 4 on the high E string, and then on the B string 6, 8, 6, 4, and then I actually hold the G sharp major chord. I strum that once and then I play, or sometimes. So over here what I actually do is I play, I plug the top E string, the G string, top E string 4th fret, the G string 5th fret, and the B string 4th fret, and I plug them all together, and then I add my pinky on the 6th fret of the B string, play that once. Then I plug the top E string, G string, and the high E string, and then back to 6th fret on the high E string. So you got, so we want to get that. So you got like this. and then I bring this shape all the way over here, and I do, which is basically a C sharp 7 chord, the exact same shape, but you bring it to the 8th fret. So now it's 8, 10, 8, 9, 8, 8. So you got this part. And what I do for the second time I play the chorus is basically, instead of the D in this chord shape, I actually play this D major chord shape. Not a D, but a shape like a D, which is 8th fret on the high E, we got 9th fret on the B, and we have 8th fret on the G, and we're gonna slide it all the way down like this. So we got, sorry, or the right sound, both sounds well, it's up to you. And also another change which I made for the second chorus is when you play this line, the second time when you play that, when we're playing a G sharp major chord, you can play this chord, F minor, which is I got G string 5th fret, I have 6th fret on the B string, high E string 4th fret, and I plug them all together, G, B, high E. So you got like this. Sorry. That's how I actually play this song. So I hope this video helps you out. Let me know what other song you just want to learn. If you have any subscribe, make sure you do so, and bye.